Well, hello, beautiful. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Candy, and today we have a very special guest.
Hello, everybody.
It's my daughter, Herrera, because we are talking fragrance, and I am like a fake fragrance connoisseur. I buy the same fragrance over and over and over again, okay? But Herrera, she's the adventurer. She goes into the fragrance department and tries everything, okay? And then she comes home and she researches all the notes and the history behind the fragrance. So I thought she would be perfect to do this video with me. And over the past few months, we have been collecting our favorite and over the past few months, we have been collecting our favorite fragrances. Some you're gonna see the bottles are a little empty. Those are the ones we use all the time. And then we also restocked some that were out and we picked up some new ones. So we're gonna go through.
It's been an adventure.
It's been an adventure?
Yeah.
Building the collection?
Right.
Have you had fun?
Yes.
Okay. She thought it'd be really fun if we went live on Instagram. That way we could get some live feedback from some of you. So this is gonna be very
interesting.
Very interesting is a great word, but I think interactive is even better word. So if you're watching this, join in on the conversation. We will also be paying attention to the comments and responding to those as well. I would love to hear some of your favorites as we go through our favorites. Grab a glass of wine, water, hot cocoa. I've got water going. And let's get into these fragrances.
You got the fancy water?
I know, I've got the fancy water. Kira's got like water from the fridge.
Wow.
Perrier, darling. So I think we should both start with something old.
Something old?
Something old and then something new.
Okay.
And again, this is a mix of both Kiara's favorites and my favorites. And before we get into that, let's talk about what we love. So me, like I told you, I buy the same fragrances over and over again. Seriously. Everything is very like warm. I love scents that have, we come to the conclusion the notes are bergamot, amber, and then I like it to have like a little floral in there, but not too much. Like magnolia drives me crazy, so anything with that in it I don't want. And then I just like warm scents. I like things that are very sensual, but not too like woof. I don't really go for those scents, and even if I do, honestly, they don't show up on me. Like I just don't have the pheromones. Now, and with that being said, Kiara is like the complete opposite. She smells amazing in fragrances that can fill a room. Like they just go on her skin and it's just like butter, okay? They're so good. And what are the scents that you love?
I like resin. I like incense. Anything like dark. But then I have like a polar opposite. I like powdery scents. I love jasmine.
Right.
Love jasmine.
Any of these scents that are like popping out to you, let me know in the comments. Like that's what I love.
Like lilacs. I like florals or like really heavy scents.
Like
so
really strong. Like
one or
interesting enough, we're gonna get to it. But one of the fragrances, oh, I see all the hearts. I love it. One of the fragrances, Kiara, one of her newest fragrances is actually what they're calling now a shared fragrance. But if you Google it, everyone says it's like the male fragrance of the year. But when I tell you it smells amazing on her, it's not even funny. Like it's so good. So we'll get into it. So let's start with one of your old fragrances. Old fragrance that is like why you love it. And then we're going to look up the notes. We're going to get deep into this, okay?
This should be fun.
This should be fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the cliche.
I already knew it. I knew what she was gonna grab.
You grab yours.
No, you grab yours first and talk about it here.
Okay. Let me look at the notes.
And then
while you grab yours.
Okay, while she's looking up the notes, I'm gonna spray it and I'm gonna tell you guys what I think it smells like, and then she can like really get into the technical part of it and explain like what she smells, okay? And when I tell you mine are gonna be so basic, y'all, they're gonna be basic, okay? I told you. So this is Womanity by Terry Mugler. Now, a lot of us are familiar with Angel. I think Angel is like one of those scents that everyone grew up loving. This is also by the same house as Terry Mugler. It's Womanity. Kiara has had this fragrance forever, and it's like one spray. It lasts all day on her, and it smells so. It's like my favorite fragrance. Whenever she has it on, I'm always like, what are you wearing? And it's always Womanity, and it smells so good on
Like
her.
right now, it just lit this whole area up. That's crazy.
Okay, funny enough, the first thing I smell is pear. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, let me cover
I'm not cheating. I promise you I'm not cheating. But the first thing I smell like in the room is like pear.
Okay.
And then it goes like, it smells like what a peach, like not a peach, a pear tart. It smells like a pear tart. Like it's sweet, but at the same time, it kind of
has
savory.
like such a deep element, doesn't it?
It's so good. Okay, so now tell us the notes.
So here are the notes. Okay, so the top notes are citrus and green notes. So kind of earthy, right?
Okay.
Earthy. So we're feeling earthy. The middle notes are black fig, seawater, and caviar.
Wow.
The base notes are cedar, velveteer, and resin. So it's just an amazing experience. It's an experience.
Okay, so wait, when you smell this,
Okay.
do you smell that like fruity?
Yes.
Again,
So when you said pear, right? Okay, so pear is close to fig. I'm sure they're probably in the same genus, like the same family, right? So that's where that fig, like
kind of
pear-y,
like, fruit.
Yeah,
There you go. Fruit forward. I think that's a good way to describe this one. But interesting enough, when she actually sprays it on her skin, because of her pheromones, it goes you 100% smell the resin in it. It's like it goes so like, I don't even know.
So the main accords that they say are warm, spicy, sweet, fruity, woody, aromatic, savory, amber. It's doing all of the things.
It's doing too much, but everything all in one. So if you like fragrances that are a little bit on the more dominant side, that's what I'll say, because I don't even like to use the word strong, but I think if you like dominant fragrances that are going to leave a sillage where
it says femininity with the savory kick. I think that's a great way to describe it. Seriously.
Femininity with a savory.
And it's called Womanity, so it was a feminine fragrance. So it definitely it's very fresh.
And oh my gosh, like even just now, like as it's starting to like settle, it smells so spicy. Like I'm starting to get that peppery like spiciness. Oh my god, it's so good. So if you're looking for a new fragrance and you like things that are a little bit more dominant, you want that feminine yet, what did they say? Feminine?
It says femininity with a savory kick.
Okay.
That is a great way to describe this fragrance. This, oh my gosh. I think I smelled it at Macy's.
You did?
When I was like 14 years old and I was like, Mom.
I have to have this.
And I've used this bottle. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I've had this for so long, and I used to wear this every day.
Right.
Like in middle school. So for it to really only be like halfway gone, it's insane. But I really love this fragrance. I'll always love it.
So if you're someone who loves that, this Womanity is a great purchase. I hope you guys have your pen and paper out. Don't worry, we will save this one. I normally don't save vlogs, but we're going to save this one because I think it's going to be really great to go back and reference and just have fun, you know, exploring new scents. So now it's my turn to pick up an old favorite. So I am going to go for, I'm looking to see what's on here. Black Opium.
Also the cliche.
Black Opium is one of my go-to fragrances. This is by YSL.
So you look up the notes while I spray.
Okay, you're gonna spray. I'm gonna look up the notes.
What do we have going on? You know what? A lot of people give this fragrance. They talk about so bad about this. Oh, it's so, you know, not so trendy.
Right, like trendy. You're right. It's known as a trendy fragrance.
But it's so good.
Okay, let's see. Oh, clear your nose.
Oh, clear my nose.
I put coffee grounds out so that way you guys know we're smelling with fresh nose. There we go. Here we come. Have you tried Black Opium? Let me know down in the comments if this is one that you guys have tried. I want to know. Now, funny enough, as soon as you spray that, I'm not going to tell you what I smell, but go ahead.
I smell vanilla. I smell cherries. I smell
this kid's nose. I'm telling you.
Wait. It's like vanilla, cherry, not really cinnamon, but something spicy, something very gourmand.
Gourmand.
Very gourmand.
Very gourmand. And for those of you who are like me that did not know what the word gourmand meant before we got on this live, gourmand means it's very like almost like edible. It's an edible fruit, like food forward almost. Maybe like sweet treats, like that kind of thing. Like when you go into a bakery, it's very gourmand. So that's kind of the thought process when you're looking at gourmand fragrances. So the main accords of Black Opium, hilarious. Vanilla is the number one accord that you're gonna get. So that was the first thing you said. It's coffee. Sweet, warm, spicy, white floral, soft, spicy, fruity, woody, powdery, and balsamic. And those lower ones are like the less. So what you're getting mostly is going to be vanilla, coffee, sweet, spicy. Like literally walking into like your favorite coffee shop. That kind of like walking into a coffee shop and ordering like a vanilla latte. Like that kind of
that smell.
Yeah, that warmth is what you're pulling from it.
Okay.
Right. But it's interesting because when you sprayed it, that's exactly that's what I was going to say. Like in the air, that's what you get from it. And again, every fragrance is different. Everyone's pheromones are going to help, like, you know, bring certain things out in it. On me, it goes very, very sweet and warm. It's just like a cinnamon bun in like a fragrance. I don't know how else to explain it. And it's one of those fragrances that when I do wear it, I always get so many compliments from men. Especially like I know this isn't one that I like the ladies or the girls are like, girl, I love that, but most of the time if I wear this around like a lot of males, it's one of those scents they really are like into. And funny enough, I don't have very strong pheromones, so like a lot of fragrances kind of get lost. Kira says it all the time, you have to be very intimate with me to smell them.
But then when you do, it's like, wow.
Right.
I wish it was stronger. Right. I wish I could have smelled this 5 miles away.
But don't worry, because we actually found one today that I think is going to give me a really nice sillage. Yeah. I think that's how you say the word.
Right. So go over the notes.
Oh, so the notes. Top notes, pear, pink pepper, orange blossom. Middle notes, coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. And base notes, vanilla, patchouli, which is one of my favorite ingredients, cedar, and cashmere wood. So the interesting thing about the notes, and I don't know if you guys know this, so I want to take a moment to talk about it. I feel like these are the things that people don't talk about that are so important, is how fragrances work. So top notes are going to be what you get hit with as soon as you spray it. Like as soon as you get that first burst, that's your top note. Once you've been wearing it for a couple hours, it's going to settle in, it's going to dry down, and actually probably even in the next first like 30 minutes to an hour, that's where the top notes start to meet the middle notes and you're starting to build the texture of the fragrance. And then the base notes are always going to be there subtle. It's always going to be like the thing that anchors the fragrance. So when you are wearing your fragrances, you really don't know what it's going to smell like on you until you've had it on for a few hours. Right. That's why when you buy a fragrance, it's always important to spray it on yourself and then walk away from it.
That little spray on the paper and like, oh, I love it. Yeah.
I think the spray on the paper can sometimes be a little like deceiving.
Deceiving, yeah. Right. Because you can try it and it'll be totally different on you, and then you try it on your friend, and then it's totally different on your friend.
Right.
Fragrances are so dynamic in that way.
And individual in that way. Right. Funny enough, so moving on to our newest fragrance. Yeah. Newest fragrances. The one that I'm gonna, for mine, which I'll do mine first.
Very special.
This one is so, okay, so this is the new fragrance by Moncler. This is the Moncler Femme, I believe is what they call this one.
Yeah.
And they also came out with a men's version. It's the first fragrance from Moncler, and I picked it up today. And they actually engraved it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says Candace on the front, and I got the year on the back because I thought that would be a really special touch. So again, I've told you, I've been looking for fragrances that are a little bit more dominant, something that I can wear and have that moment where when I walk by, it's like, who is that woman? That's what I was looking for. And I still wanted to stay true to who I am. Very warm, very classic, very like feminine in that way. And this fragrance, Kiara tried, okay? So she went to the counter and Jolie gave it to her and I did not like it. It was the first fragrance I think I've ever smelled on Kiara that I was like,
No
way. But then I sprayed it on myself and I was like, I think this is the one. So I'm going to spray it. Or no, you're going to spray it.
Yeah, and then you're going to read them.
And then I'm going to read the notes. But don't cheat. Spray.
Okay, spray.
And spray lightly. Don't be using my whole bottle.
You are too much.
Let's see. Well, you could do a little bit more than that. You could do a little bit more than that.
Okay.
Funny enough, Kiara read a quote from Tom Ford, and it said how people buy
It was
fragrances.
a video.
Oh, it was a video, and he said how people buy fragrances and they only use a little bit to like preserve
He was like,
it.
if you love it, you should use a lot of it. It's like, Mr. Ford, these fragrances are $263.
Right, sir. You cannot be using Tom Ford like that, okay? You gotta spray just a little bit and keep it moving.
Right.
Okay, so what do you think?
So sweet. Oh, I love it. So sweet. Okay, wait. Let's see. I'm smelling vanilla. I feel I'm smelling vanilla.
Of course.
I feel like I'm smelling sugar. I feel like I'm smelling fresh. Maybe a little floral. Maybe a little fresher. Maybe a little citrus.
Get out of here. You know what?
I didn't look it up, I promise.
I can't stand this nose of hers.
Am I right?
You are so right. So literally, this fragrance notes are powdery, vanilla, woody, and fresh. And that is literally the basis of
That's literally the fragrance.
And then getting into the notes. So the top notes are powdery, snow, bergamot. So that's very crisp, very like walking out, which makes sense because Montclair is all about like snow ready
all those beautiful
moments, right? The beautiful coats that they make. And then the middle notes are heliotrope and then jasmine, and then the base notes vanilla, cedar, sandalwood, and amber. All of my favorites in one bottle. It's so funny how
isn't the bottle like take a minute for the bottle. I think this is so pretty.
It's so
and
elegant.
I've never seen really a bottle that's shaped like this.
Right.
I feel like it's so simple, but
at the same
it's
time
so beautiful.
Right. It holds its own. I love it. And again, this scent is very like I would almost texturally, if I can put it to a texture, it almost is like velvet. It's soft, but at the same time substantial. Right. So good. So this is a new one that I just picked up. Also, I didn't think that one was too badly priced either. Like for it to be like Montclair, I thought it would be a little bit more expensive. I think this bottle was like $140, which is still not cheap, but at the same time, you're getting a full 3.3 fluid ounces. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. Unlike the one that Kiara is about to share with you for her newest fragrance, which this was like, go ahead, show them. I'll look it up.
Okay. Let me refresh my nose. Refresh your nose.
Refreshing the nose. The nose is refreshed. Are you guys enjoying this? Let me know. Drop a comment. I feel.
Let's see. Are we scrolled down all the way? Let me check it one time.
Okay, Kiara's gonna check. Oh,
we
are definitely not scrolled down.
No.
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad not being able to see what you're saying.
Okay, well at least we kept it scrolled down.
Okay, go ahead.
And it didn't look like anybody had said anything yet.
All right, cool.
So, somebody said yes! Yay! I'm happy they're enjoying this
Wonderful.
video.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, guys! Do you see this bottle? Like, okay.
So if you're a perfume person, you already know about Tom Ford. Okay.
Someone says they are a fragrance fanatic. Me
Are
too.
you really? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Again, I wasn't sure where we're. Bella, come here. Bells, come from under the thing.
The
come
microphone?
On. You guys know. If you follow me, you already know Bella is like gonna always be like right next to our side. So this next one is very interesting because this is a very pricey perfume. And what the story behind this is we went to Bloomingdale's, New York.
Yep.
While we were there, because Kiara wanted to smell the fragrances that one of our favorite Filipino influencers, Heart Evangelista, wears two Tom Ford fragrances all the time. So we were like, let's just go in and smell it and see like what does
she love?
What does Heart smell like? Right. So we go in and we are looking for the fragrance, and the woman is like, you have to try.
She was like, we don't have the one that she was wearing because it has been discontinued. So it was hard to find it. But she said, we could smell it out of the bottle. Remember,
Right.
there was like a drop left, not a drop to put on your skin, but a drop to smell. And she was like, here you are. And then she was like, but there is a new fragrance out, and I want you to try it. So she allowed us to try it. And so many stores do not have this fragrance. So I sprayed it, or she sprayed it on me, and after 5 minutes, I was like, can I buy this? Do you guys have this? She was like, no. They don't have it in store.
She was like, they didn't have it in stock.
Oh, someone asked, what did they miss? We only did...
No, we only did so far 2 fragrances, and don't worry, I'm going to save it. So this is all about fragrance. I'm not sure if you guys saw the title, but we are literally getting into our top pick for fragrances.
And this fragrance, someone asked, is called Ebony Fumay.
Right, it's Tom Ford, Ebony Fumay. It's the newest launch from Tom Ford. So this is his newest perfume. It comes in a 50 milliliter. It is very pricey, okay? But I think that it's okay to invest a little bit more in a signature fragrance.
Right.
And when Kiara put this on, so this is the story. She sprayed it in the store, went to the hotel, took a shower. This kid like triple cleanses, okay? Woke up the next morning and she still had hints of this perfume on her skin. So at that point she was like, I have to go back and spray it one more time, and she did. And so she actually picked this up during the Sephora sale, so she got it with a little bit of a discount. But I think the price per love and wear is gonna be really good, and it only takes a little bit of this to like really fill the room. So I'm gonna spray.
And someone asked, what was the original fragrance that we were looking for that day in Bloomies? And we have it.
It's coming up. Don't worry.
And then someone also asked bitter peach, and we smelled that today.
Exactly. One of our friends, our close friend Brittany, she loves bitter peach. It's so funny that you said that one. So while we were in the store today, we sprayed it. Bitter peach is beautiful.
Is that your favorite? Is that why you asked bitter peach?
Right. Especially if you love really sweet, like almost like fruit forward. Bitter peach to me actually smells kind of like a warmed peach, so like a peach pie. I think that's like a good way to like describe that one. It's really nice. Now this,
I'm supposed to look it up, and then you're gonna tell me, how do you feel? What do you feel? What are you getting?
Okay, first of all, I kind of already know this one, so I'm cheating slightly, okay? Because we were so in love with it that it was like we instantly had to like see what the notes were, and they're so unique, okay? So you could just tell them, because the first thing that I smell in this is actually the most dominant note in this one, which is...
woody, amber, balsamic, warm, spicy.
Go to the...
you want the note?
It's the...
Palo Santos.
Palo Santos. That's the first thing that you get with this one. Mm-hmm. So this fragrance, to me, is so complex, and it's like... It's one of those things that you will never smell on anyone. Like, it's one of those smells that you get and you're like, oh my, like, you know it's something unique about it. So this one is Palo Santos, which actually has like a spiritual cleansing kind of, like, it's known.
It's used in churches.
Right.
The wood is burned in churches to clear the energy.
Bad energy, exactly.
And so the top notes are Palo Santo, incense, black pepper, and violet leaf. The middle notes are leather, papyrus, cat oil, rose. The base notes are resin, ebony tree, and gaiac wood.
So again,
very woody,
very sensual,
spicy, warm.
There's nothing fresh.
Fall fragrances.
Oh,
could you imagine?
There's nothing fresh about this scent. Like, this scent is very sensual, very earthy, very erotic almost. I'm like, it's one of those fragrances. And do not be afraid, ladies, okay? Because you're gonna if you pull this up
on YouTube, you're gonna really see like, this is the man of the year fragrance, and I'm telling you that I do not walk around smelling like a man when I wear this. I don't.
It doesn't. It is. And I thought this was so beautiful. So we were at Bloomies earlier, and Jolie explained that these fragrances are no longer called unisex, they're called shared fragrances. Right. And I thought that was such a beautiful way to say it, because it is literally like being able to share an experience. And this is such a unique...
For everyone.
Right, for everyone. And it's so unique. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more of like a splurge and you want something very unique, and you have those pheromones that do really well with like dominant fragrances, check out Tom Ford Ebony Fumay. It is beautiful, okay?
And it's very calm. So like that's what they say right here. It's like very mysterious, very mystical, calm. It's almost like fairy tale like. I don't know.
It is. I'm telling you.
Unreal.
And I said erotic, and I think that's a good word for it too, because it's like, honey, it's like, if first of all,
but in a calm way, like
right,
you're not doing too much.
Right. But the funniest part is that fragrance is one of those things where it's like, okay, a woman wearing, like Kiara wearing it smells amazing, but I cannot imagine a man wearing it, honey. Let me tell you, okay? He is giving everything it's supposed to give.
Oh my goodness.
But at the same time, so is she. So I love that.
Yeah, they really put the share in share, okay? They make it to where everyone can wear it.
Okay, and to answer the question, we'll move on to another Tom Ford fragrance, and then we'll get into what I think are some more accessible fragrances, because to me, Tom Ford is like top tier. It's like, girl, we had to, drop a check for it. So with that being said, we also did find the Tom Ford fragrance that Heart Evangelista wears, and that was discontinued. And a little shopping tip: if you are looking for a hard to find fragrance, try Macy's. They seem to have all the inventory
that are
online. They do. So we were able, everyone else is sold out of this fragrance, but we were able to find it on Macy's.com, and we picked it up, and it is the Flor di Portofino by Tom Ford. This fragrance is, I already know it because, again, I picked this up for me. I thought...
Yeah, this one we won't do it because we were cheating because we already read the notes.
Right. So this fragrance I picked up for myself because, again, I thought... Once I read the notes online, I thought this was going to be one of those fragrances that was going to just, again, come alive on me. I have to be honest with you. It smells like fresh cut grass when I put it on. No one wants to walk around smelling like grass, especially not for the price of this bottle. So this one is actually going to be returned. This one is actually going to be returned, and that's why I picked up the Montclair, because it was like, okay, the one that I thought was going to work didn't work. So when I smelled the Montclair, I was like, oh, it's the perfect replacement. So this fragrance is very floral. It's a very sophisticated fragrance, and it smells beautiful in the bottle. It literally smells like a fresh bouquet of like roses and lilac and jasmine, and it's just so beautiful and so complex, right? But then when I put it on, unfortunately,
it goes super green. It goes super green. Like all the white florals that was in there, gone.
Yeah. So just to go over just a few of the notes, because it's a lot of notes. This is a very, very complex fragrance. Top notes are tangerine, bergamot, lemon, and white flower, orange leaf, and violet. So very, very, very floral, very, very fresh. The middle notes go into jasmine, black lotus, magnolia, which is, I think, honestly, the problem. I told you that, my friend. Moroccan rose. And then the base notes, honey, musk, vanilla, Tula Balsama, which I've never had, and another fragrance that I never heard. So it's
another white flower. So when you go here and you look at what they're saying white floral, citrus, floral, sweet, honey, fruity, and yeah, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do it
on me.
For you, yeah. And then I would never wear anything like that. So.
Kira's like, that's not for her.
No. So I mean, I don't know, but. I guess it really just depends on who you are. You just have to try it. You know what? You literally just have to go in the store, spray it on, and try it. And
now, what I will say is I mixed this. So I actually wore this one with, did I bring it out? Okay, so I have a small bottle of Penhaligon's. We didn't bring Penhaligon's on the table because it's very hard to find.
We've been in like 3 stores trying to find it. We can't find it.
Right, we love them. It's a UK brand. Love their perfumes, but we couldn't find them like readily accessible, so we didn't bring it out. But I will say, I tried the Tom Ford with the Eau de Now from Penhaligon's, and I layered the two. The Eau de Now is very, very, very warm. It's very deep. It's very, like, again, sensual, and this is very fresh. The two layered beautifully, but it was, again, a very intimate fragrance. It was something that you had to be, like, right up on me to smell, and I'm sorry. For the price of this bottle, and the price of the Oud now, I want you to smell it 10 miles away, okay? Well, not really, but you get what I'm saying. So it was a bit of a disappointment for me, but that's okay. That's the beauty of fragrances, is you try it, you see if you love it. If you don't, you move on. With that being said, I was able to find Montclair, and I love it. I think this is a fragrance I'm going to have for years to come. So that was the Tom Ford. And if you have questions, drop them down. Kiara can see. I feel so bad I can't really see up there, but she can. Moving on, I think a fragrance that we both recently picked up and we love, Gucci Bloom.
Yeah.
Gucci Bloom.
So I have to pick a new one, right?
Well, let's talk about this one. So Gucci Bloom, let me know down in the comments.
And that's not, it's Gucci Bloom, Floor.
Oh, it's a different version. What's this one called? I don't know. They don't put it on here. Gucci. Perfume di Flori.
Okay, so it's not like the original Gucci Bloom.
And so it's not the original Gucci Bloom. It's one of the later ones. So they came out with two additional Gucci Blooms. There's one in a pink bottle, and then this one, and then the original, I think. If you've tried this one, drop a heart. Let me know. What do you think of the Gucci Bloom in this color bottle? This is one of the fragrances we both love, so that's why I thought it would be great to talk about it next. I'm going to spray it.
And I think we haven't looked at the notes yet.
We haven't. So this is one that we actually haven't looked up. So what happened was we purchased this. Here, you spray. We purchased this one. No, actually, we smelled it in a magazine. Sephora. Shout out to Sephora. No, Ulta. It was Ulta sent a sample of both the new Gucci Floras or Gucci Blooms in like their magazine, and we both smelled it, loved it, and we're like, you know what, we should pick that up. We should add it to the list. So we haven't smelled the notes yet.
Nope.
So let's see how good our noses really are. Okay, we'll check this out. Go ahead.
Let's see. It's so good.
So good is not an answer.
I'm sorry. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is. So it's very floral, obviously. It's giving me all the... I don't actually smell roses, though. I feel like this is very, like, white florals. White flowers. Very fresh. Maybe amber in there, though, because there's some depth in there.
Yeah, there's something deep.
It's a little bit deep, but at the same time, very fresh.
So I would definitely say white flowers, musk. I wouldn't say amber.
No. Maybe musk. It's something in there that's giving it some depth. It's bringing it down a little bit, making it a little bit sultry.
Jasmine.
A little sultry. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. How good are we? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Jasmine Creeper, which I have never heard of, is the top notes. Rangon Creeper. But Jasmine is the top note. The middle note, tuberose, jasmine, yin yang.
Lang.
There we go. Base notes are solar notes, whatever that means, like sun, musk, sandalwood. That's there you go. Woodsy notes in orris. So that is exactly what we said. Kara said the musk. She's so good at it. I'm telling you.
It's the musk in there. It's definitely there. You can smell it. It's right in that. It's in the middle. I think this is a very good giftable fragrance. So if you're looking for something to gift someone, you don't really know what they love or don't love, I think this is one of those fragrances that will smell amazing on everyone, because it has it's not too forward of anything, and at the same time because of the musk, it has some warmth in there. So I think this is just a really great giftable fragrance. I would agree with that. And it has woodsy notes in there too. Yeah.
Right.
Very spring. We're ready for spring already.
Ready for spring, but at the same time,
I feel like you can wear it anytime.
I think you could wear it anytime because of how they bring it down a little bit. Now, what I will say, I think this would be, and I'm no good at this. In complete honesty, I'm the worst when it comes to layering fragrances, but I think that would layer beautifully with something that, I don't know, something that even makes it a little deeper.
I don't know about that one. So I'm not good at layering fragrances. I don't really understand the point. It's like, I don't know. Like, this is
You're
not
not a
Bath and
chemist.
Body Works.
She's
here.
not a
Like,
chemist.
We're not just spraying whatever. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the perfume was created to be what it is.
Oh, look
Why
at that.
are we...
Okay.
You know, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with you.
Some people layer fragrances. I'm like, what are you wearing? And they're like, like 5 fragrances.
And it's beautiful.
No.
That is so funny. So are you a layerer?
A layerer?
Do you layer your fragrances?
Are you like us? Are you like the fragrance was made how it is and that's how you're supposed to wear it?
I don't know. Honey, you tell me.
I don't know. I think it's a talent though. If you can know like what's gonna smell good together.
I agree completely. I love it. So what's another one? Now you pick one.
Okay, so another new one?
A new, well, it can be an old. Let's go old.
Let's go old? Old. Ooh, old. I know old. Let's see, right here.
Oh, this is like
this is yet again.
Oh, look, wait, we have some comments. What does it say? Look, y'all.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Did we mix?
Oh, she's like, they're saying they like one at a time.
Oh,
they don't
one at
like
a time.
To mix. Exactly, like us. No mixing.
No layering. Only if I wanted to add a certain note. Right. Coffee, coconut, vanilla. Yeah, I could see that.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, I think you could take a fragrance that's very spring forward, maybe, and make it, like I said, more warm by layering it. But you just have to know how to do it. Like, our friend Brittany,
and you have to have perfumes that are not so complex that they have
true
like
enough.
30
I was gonna
notes.
say that. So Brittany has a new fragrance that she picked up, and it's a vanilla forward fragrance. It comes in a beautiful bottle. I forget the name of it. I'll drop it down in the comments after. But she just picked it up, and it's very vanilla. Like, it's straight up, like, very simple vanilla. And so she's able to take that and layer with so many things because it just adds that warmth, the sweetness to anything that she puts with it, and it's beautiful. It's so funny because I still right now in this moment can smell this Ebony Fumay. We have now sprayed 2 fragrances after, and it's still, the Tom Ford is still, honey, she's giving. Okay, moving on.
I love that fragrance. But this one was also one that do you know what happened? I'm going to tell you the story. I remember. Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember.
This is Kiara's first fragrance.
No, I got Womanity first. This
really?
Was, I'm going to tell you the story.
Oh, I thought it was...
We were in Publix.
Oh,
we were in Publix.
We were in Publix. Just strolling.
Yeah, just strolling, maybe eating some pub subs, grabbing some cupcakes. I don't know, just living the Publix life. And there was this woman, before masking, before COVID.
Right.
Now you can't tell what anybody has on. But she had this on. And I was like, Mom, do you smell her? Like, she walked past her little cart. I was like, whoa.
Kiara was caught in her silly eyes.
And I was like, Mom, I'm scared. I don't want to go ask her.
I was like, go ask her what she's wearing. Because it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You love it. And we don't know what it is. You have to ask.
And I asked her. And she was like, oh, it's Issey Miyake. And she's like, it's Lady Usi. Issey. Whatever. However you say it.
Lady Usi. I think it is, right?
Yeah,
Usi. Okay. Because I think the other one, the male version is ice, like with an I.
Oh, so... Needless to say, 3 days later, Amazon delivery. It was like, I had to have it. Beautiful. So let's spray it.
And this is so different than, again, anything that I
had ever tried before, but I smelled it on that woman just walking past, just living her life. And I was like, whoa.
And this is Kiara. And that's the beauty about her. Is
Did you see that spray?
Did
you see that spray?
It's beautiful. You know the funniest part is first time I smelled this, I was working in college. I was working for this woman, and she had it like in her bathroom, like her powder room. And she had it, and every time I would go in her powder room, I would spray a little bit on. So I knew the fragrance, like the hint of it. And our uncle wears the male version.
He
all
loves
the
it.
time, and it smells so
good.
He
has a new bottle all the time. I'm like, wow.
And it smells so good on him. So it's just so funny how like that female version, like it's different, but it's beautiful. So this is a very fresh scent. Like if you like clean, like fresh, almost like spa-like. Mm-hmm. That is what this smells like. It smells very, very, very fresh.
Very fresh.
Very like green tea forward. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Have you tried this? Have you all tried the Issey Miyake? Give me some hearts if you have, because this is just, it's a stunning fragrance. And it's so funny because like Kiara said, she picked this up when she was younger. Like she was like, what, 14, 15?
Yeah.
Wanting
like
this
15.
fragrance. And so it's one of those fragrances that can go through the generations. Like, obviously, older woman can wear this, a younger woman can wear it. It's just
because it's so fresh and it's just so like you're just fresh out of the shower, just very clean. Just it's not really anything that you can't, that you can't do.
Bella,
it's like no part about it you can't do.
I love it.
You can wear it any time of the year, day or night.
Right.
It's like anytime you don't know what to wear.
I wouldn't say that.
This up.
You know the funniest part is I would not wear that as a date fragrance. I don't think it's like a date night fragrance.
But even if you did, I don't think it. Like the lady at
I feel like it's
at
a
Publix,
date
I would
night.
have took her on a date if I was a man and I smelled her because she smelled amazing. Look, it's better than smelling like you haven't showered in a week.
That's true.
So at the end of the day, wear it how you wear it. Okay? Wear it how you wear it. If you don't know what to wear, sometimes when I don't know what to wear, and it doesn't matter what outfit I have on, if I don't know, I'm just gonna wear this.
That's true.
Because it works. It's beautiful.
To me, I think I would stick with that during the daytime, though. I think I would put it as a daytime.
Listen, I would have took her on a date.
You're so silly.
Like, you want to go to Capitol Grill? You want to go to Nobu? I'll take you anywhere.
Oh my god.
She smelled amazing.
She's like, I just want to be with you.
Right. I just didn't want her to leave.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Moving on to another.
We didn't even go over the notes, Mom.
Oh, we didn't? Go ahead, my bad. Moving on.
How are you going to be moving on?
Okay, wait. We'll go back. This is very
so,
important.
Where are we? We are at Lotus Melon. These are top notes. Rose water. Rose. Do you see that?
It's very
middle notes. We're at Lily of the Valley, Lily, water, peony. You love peony.
I love peony.
Carnation. And then the base notes, we're at exotic wood, tuberose, musk, amber, sandalwood,
cedar.
Just so
amber.
Good.
It's like all of those.
Smell that. Like, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
It is.
And it's very unique. Again, I don't think that's the beauty of a lot of the fragrances that we're showing, like with the exception of like Black Opium and a couple other ones. I think we tend to go with fragrances that are not necessarily like the top of everyone's mind. And I think that's what also
I think
makes
that
it
one is not.
unique.
You rarely hear about this fragrance.
Right. It's really nice though. It's like beautiful.
It is.
But at the same time, it is a very like I don't feel like it's underrated.
Very underrated.
Now, speaking of fragrances that are not underrated, Carolina Herrera, and this one is
Very good girl.
Very good girl. We just picked that one up. So this is the first time both of us have tried.
Amber and sandalwood are my winning base notes.
Right.
Us too. Love amber.
Love amber. Love sandalwood. Love patchouli, and I love anything that has like. There's a couple other ones that I'm like, that very earthy. That's really what that is. Very earthy tones. So the Carolina Herrera is a new fragrance for both of us. Actually, I don't even know why we bought this.
I don't know. It was. We were at Sephora, and it was just like, I wonder what are the.
Pull her back so she's not so close to the microphone. We're muting Bella. I think, so we were at Sephora and we were like, we should try this. And we tried the Good Girl Gone Bad and then the Very Good Girl.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, no.
Good Girl Gone Bad is from Killian.
Oh,
you're all the way wrong.
I'm so bad. See,
is that Bella making noise? Yes.
Yes, that's Bella. That's why I told her to pull her back because she's like chewing on her toy and making a ton of noise. There we go. Maybe she'll sit there. Sit. Stay. No, she's coming right back. Anyways. Sorry guys, you already know. So what happened? Okay, so we went to the store.
We went to Sephora and that's when we picked up the Gucci Bloom, and at the same time we were like, what are popular fragrances among
That's what it was.
everyone.
We wanted something that was popular just so that we'd have a little bit more, like not just what we love, but some new fragrances to try as well. So this was one of them. We actually picked it up in a gift set. So this is a smaller bottle.
Right.
But we just want to try it out and see.
So we're going to spray it.
All right, let's spray it. Let's see. We've not tried this one, so we don't know. Oh, let me clear. She loves it already.
Okay, let me.
Wait, I see a comment. I can't see what it says.
Say.
That's so bad.
You love Good Girl?
You do? Aw, nice. Okay, let's see.
I love the bottle.
I love the bottle. I think the bottle is so unique. It's beautiful.
Okay, we cleansed.
Again, another great gift, because sometimes the bottle is like half the battle, right? Like if you can get a beautiful bottle, oh, this is so pretty.
Right.
Oh,
so we're definitely gourmand. We're definitely giving sweet. We're giving
very sweet,
dessert.
Very like edible, very delectable. Oh wait, but this is like, can it have licorice in it? Like, does it have like, oh, it's sweet, but at the same time, it's very powdery. Like, it has like a powder.
Yeah, it does.
Like a powdery, sweet.
So powder comes from the florals. So it's giving floral. It's giving apples. It's giving like, you know how I imagine this? It's like if you were to, you know, like when we go apple picking.
Right.
It's like biting into like a fresh honey crisp apple.
Right.
And it's like dewy air. It's very fresh. There's like like mist on the trees. It's like it's just giving like very
such a good
beautiful.
Way. I
Like
describe
right?
that.
Isn't that an experience? Biting into a delicious like summer crisp apple. I just feel
Honey
like
crisp
that's how
apple.
Honey crisp apple.
I agree.
I just feel like that's how you smell when you wear this.
I agree. So, what did she say?
Oh, you love the black bottle. So that's just good girl. This is very good girl. I think this one just becomes sweeter than good girl. Because good girl, I think, is more, it's deeper.
It's deeper. Okay, so funny enough that we both said that. So look, our nose are kind of performing well. So main accords: fruity, rose, fresh, vanilla, tropical, soft, spicy, sweet, and some sour. So that's so funny that you said Honeycrisp, because that like perfectly defines like a Honeycrisp apple.
Yeah, because Honeycrisp does. It's like sweet, but then it does have like a little.
It says literally like it's a florally fruity fragrance for women. It was launched in 2021, so this is a new one, as like a companion to the Very Good Girl, or to the Good Girl. And this one has, trying to get to the notes. Oh, this one doesn't have the notes.
It does.
Look, I don't see it.
Right here.
Oh, my bad. I scrolled right past it. I can't see or read. I can't see or... What, can't see. There you go. I can somewhat read. Lychee, red currants are the top notes. Rose is the middle note. And the vanilla and velvetier, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Is the bottom note. So this is a very simple perfume, which I love that sometimes. I think also sometimes... Don't worry. Don't leave us. We're back. I love this. Are you enjoying... Okay. I'm coming back. Hold on. There we go.
Okay, so the lychee in there is definitely where I'm getting that apple from.
Bella.
Like, a lychee and an apple is...
Very
She
close.
is being a terror today.
I know. I'm sorry, y'all. And then the funniest part is we were going to put her in her room and she was crying. She wanted to come out. But now, of course, she's like sounding like a gremlin. So I'm sorry. My bad. I hope she's not too loud. Let me know, guys. If she's too loud...
If she's too loud, we'll put her in the room.
Yeah.
She'll suffer through for the next 30 minutes.
Right. Is it okay? Are we good?
Are we good? Or is she too loud?
Let me know. I see hearts. Aw, thank you so much. I know you guys are so understanding when it comes to Bella. She just loves to be right next to us. This is
so yeah,
nice.
that lychee is where you're getting that apple sweet from.
Right.
It's like, I don't know.
It's
so
a beautiful
good.
fragrance. What does it say? I can't see.
Oh, good. Oh, are we good? We're good? Okay, we're good.
We're loud, so like hopefully it's drowning her out. I love that. So next we'll have to try Good Girl.
Yeah.
Because we haven't tried that one. So
yeah.
for the next episode of the fragrance tries, we'll get a bottle of Good Girl so we can try that one. And maybe we'll even get like, honestly, I'm all for getting like smaller ones. That way we don't waste.
Yeah, because you never know.
You never know. And
So,
we can gift them.
now
so nice.
you choose your old, I choose my old.
Okay. So I already know what old she's gonna choose.
How?
Because I just know you.
Where?
It's gonna be a new old.
I'm not doing that one yet.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna actually choose an old fragrance that I do not like, which is so funny. Candy.
Excuse me,
By
she
Prada.
doesn't like it, but the bottle is empty.
So I've had this perfume for probably about 8 years now, 7-8 years, and it is almost empty. So someone gave this to me as a gift because of the namesake candy, which I thought was so sweet. But when I tried it on, it was just one of those fragrances that I did not like. immediately gravitate to. But I do wear it from time to time because obviously I don't want to be wasteful. So I don't even remember how you spray this thing on thing. Hold on.
No. Oh yeah, you have to open it.
Do you?
Yeah, you do
Oh,
right
see, look at this. That's what I'm saying. I don't even wear it enough to know how to open the bottle. All right, so let's spray this one. I don't recall what it smells like. I just know that I did not love it, okay? Let's see. Oh, I hate that. I don't like it at all. Oh my god. Now, mind you, every perfume is different on everyone, but there's nothing about the forward note of this that, like the top note of this, that gravitates towards me. This is very like soapy, if you ask me. And if anyone wears it, if anyone wears Candy,
we're very sorry.
Prada, I'm sorry. I love you, but I just don't love this fragrance, okay? And it's very like soap forward, if you ask me. It smells like, you remember growing up, there was like a pink bubble bath. It was like in a big bottle. That's what this gives me. It's very like, but then it dries down to like a sweeter middle. But the top note is just, it's very like, very soapy to me. So what do you think?
Our main accords, what we have here,
because she's too close to the mic,
are caramel, powdery, amber, sweet, vanilla, warm spice. So the top notes are caramel, the middle notes are musk and powder, and then the base notes are a resin and vanilla.
See,
so it's very gourmand, it's very sweet. You know what? The only thing, it doesn't have any, it like has nothing. I don't know. It has
it's
no,
like it's missing something.
Yes.
It's missing, like it's got all the good base, but then it's missing like something to take it from being like a good base to like phenomenal.
So this actually could be a layering fragrance.
Right.
Because this has nothing that would like compete with anything else.
Right.
So should you mix it with something else, I don't see why it would be bad.
Right.
It just basically tastes like, it literally tastes like something sweet. It's like caramel in a bottle, I feel like
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, you're right.
But
that's
do you, like, I don't want to walk around, I don't know.
Look at me. I'm putting it with Good Girl.
Okay, maybe.
See, that's not bad. It's like,
but even still, I feel like this is taking over the Good Girl because it's so strong.
Right.
Of like, they called it candy, and they did a great job because that's basically candy in a bottle.
It's candy
if you
in
like
a bottle.
to be candy in a bottle, then you're gonna love it.
That's so funny because that's exactly what they called it.
So you know what's funny?
What?
You know what's funny?
Bella.
Oh my God, I'm taking her to her
okay,
room.
she's
you are killing me.
We're exiting Bella. She's out. Hold on, guys. Let's just give her a second. So if you're enjoying the video, this so far, let me know. Drop some hearts. If you have any questions, fragrances you'd love for us to try the next time, drop them now. And then that way, the next time we do this,
a rugrat.
I know, the next time we do this, we'll try some new ones. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, this video will be saved in IGTV and also on YouTube. And I think this is something we could do like every so often because we are such fragrance people and we love to get new fragrances. That's like the biggest part is like the adventure and exploring new things. So candy, not for us.
No, but you know what I was going to say is that my grandmother, so your mother.
Oh, that's
she
true.
wears Angel. And gourmands do really well on her.
So that might smell phenomenal.
Might smell great on her.
Oh, that's
because
true.
Angel is such a gourmand fragrance, and I tried it. Oh my goodness!
It does not.
No.
Angel doesn't smell good on either one of us. It's actually a mutually not good fragrance. But my mom, it's like her signature fragrance. Look at the heart. So you love Angel. I see some Angel lovers in the house, and it's a beautiful fragrance. It just doesn't go for like either one of us.
Yes.
It's not, but my mom,
so actually like, Grandma, next time she comes, I'm gonna be like, Grandma, try Prada Candy.
And to see. You're right.
And we'll let you guys know.
If it's something my mom loves.
She wears Angel, which is like licorice and like basically candy as well.
Okay, Kiara's going for an old
Toka fragrance, and as you can see, it like got like a drop left in there.
So this one, so Kiara actually introduced me to the Toka family, and it has become one of my favorite perfume houses. Like, there's pretty much only a few of the perfumes from Toka that I don't love. You can get them in the mini bottles, and then you can also pick them up in the full size bottles.
This mini bottle, this mini set came with 3. It came with 3 fragrances.
Right.
So for the set. So it was actually a pretty good deal, and it was a great way for me to try out this fragrance. I basically got the set because I wanted this fragrance.
one fragrance.
But I didn't know if I would love it. I try to buy a new fragrance at this time of year because of the sales price and gift sales. Yes, and then the gift, like if you know you love a fragrance and they have a gift set for you, you might as well just get it.
Right.
You can get the lotion, the travel size, and the full size.
Right. And actually, funny enough, today, we picked up the Montclair, and they were having a promotion at Bloomingdale's. I'm not sure if it's available online, but we picked up the perfume. We were able to get, I bought something else, like a lipstick. We were able to get $25 off, and you got a free travel atomizer of whatever you wanted at the counter. Kiara
got something fun.
Finagled something very, very, very nice. We will get to that one. I forgot about that one because I said we did all of the TS.
So
that's not.
Toka.
Okay, so this is Toka Cleopatra, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because this is her favorite. Out of all the Tokas, this is her favorite. I have a different favorite. We'll get to it. This is very like. Oh, wait, I gotta clear my nose. So I have to clear my nose.
Don't know what it is.
Okay.
Someone said, "Ooh, yes, Cleopatra."
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. Cleopatra to me is one of those fragrances you have to let kind of breathe. It's not a fragrance that you immediately want to like.
Do you know what my first thing is when I smell this? I think regal.
Yes.
Cleopatra was, okay, she was a queen, right? So it's like, it's very regal. That's
what I'm saying. It's like one of those scents that you have to give it a moment to really get the notes, but immediately you know it's, again, a powerhouse. Like, it's one of those fragrances that is going to command everyone's attention. Not in, like, an overwhelming kind of way. This is something that's beautiful, but, like, at the same time, you know how there's those fragrances that you smell it and it just, like, lights up a room in a very beautiful
positive,
way?
beautiful way.
That's
and then there's some that don't.
Right.
But this is definitely one of those. These are definitely one of those that it does light up in a very positive, beautiful way.
I'm trying
like if somebody was wearing that, like I would want to know. Like they just seem like they're an interesting person based off of how they smell.
Okay, wait. I gotta do this one to my nose. I don't know what.
It's because you keep spraying everything on the table.
I know. It's my fingertips are covered.
No, spray that way. That's what I've been doing this whole time. Spraying that way.
Okay. I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know. I don't know how.
You don't know.
I really don't know.
How can you not know?
No, first of all, I know it's beautiful, but I don't know the notes.
Oh, you don't know the notes.
I don't know the notes. I know it's beautiful. Like she said.
Yeah.
And it's very
I would
regal.
have to agree with that one.
It's almost like.
It's okay. So what I think there's rose. I think there's something green.
So funny enough, it's interesting.
Not white floral.
Okay, wait for a second. There are, and maybe you guys know this, maybe you don't. There are what's called fragrance trees or fragrance families. I feel like this.
So let's show them the fragrance family.
Okay, we'll talk about that, and once we do, we'll both say what we think. Because I know I'm.
So the fragrance families are fresh. So that would be like the Issey Miyake,
right?
Oriental.
Which is what I feel like Cleopatra is.
Floral.
It's not that.
No. Gourmand, which is like something edible, like we talked about.
Not that.
And then Chapri. We're not gonna get into that one. I looked up the definition for you guys, but that is perfumes that are composed of citrus top notes, middle notes, and then like a mossy oak. Moss.
Like earthy.
Yeah. So, but like citrus. And the thing is, I looked up like examples of those. There are lots of them. We don't know any of those. So like we don't have any Chapri examples.
I feel like this goes into the Oriental.
Do you know what Oriental means?
Okay, so Oriental means that. Go ahead. I don't know.
No, you don't even know. How can you say that?
I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, I know it's nothing else.
Let's see. I think Oriental fragrances encompasses notes like amber, sandalwood, orris, resin, vanilla. They linger on the skin. They're heavy on the base notes. They tend to last longer. And usually Oriental perfumes are historic fragrance families.
Right.
So something historic.
So that's what I think of when I think of Cleopatra. I don't know why. It just does. And it's like one of those things where it's like there's some resin in there. There has to be. There is some resin in there.
But I think there's also like maybe like a Damascus rose, maybe
some pepper.
Maybe. So let's get into the notes. Because we've been smelling it. It's a very complex fragrance.
It is. We both said complex like 10 times. It's very complex.
Okay. What are we giving? Grapefruit. Makes sense. Black currant. Green notes. That was funny. Yeah, I say something green. Jasmine, peach, tuberose for the middle notes. Base notes are musk, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. Basically all of our favorite things, actually. Right.
This scent is so beautiful on. It's one of those... Okay, so again, as we talked about, Kiara likes very dominant fragrances. I think this one is probably one of the more gentle. It's still very substantial. It's very warm. It's very, like, power, but at the same time, it's like the soft-spoken woman in the corner. Like, I think of that as, like, Cleopatra. I love it. I love it more on her. And then one of my favorites from Tocca is this one, which is Stella. So this is, again, it's the Tocca house.
You look yours up.
I will. And we'll see what you say. Because I feel like Kiara, again...
I haven't looked this one up. She loves this one. Do you know what's funny?
That one.
Is that, like, Tocca, they have the most beautiful bottles, don't they?
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys can see. Let's pull it up. Like, aren't these just so beautiful?
And again, a perfume house that I just feel people don't, like,
talk about.
And their perfumes actually last a really long time.
And they're not too expensive.
And they're
like,
not
compared
too
to
expensive.
A lot of other perfumes, they're not too expensive. So, let's spray. Look, I'm going to show you how to spray.
Okay.
So you don't spray the table.
I'm not spraying the table anymore. Actually, I think I should just not spray it all.
Oh my goodness. This is so nice. Okay. So, did you look up the notes?
I did. Okay.
We're going to put the bottle up there so you guys can see. It's very citrus. Very
so beautiful.
It's very citrus. I feel like there's lemon. I feel like there's let me see.
Good.
Maybe orange. Maybe
it's so beautiful. Have you tried any of the Toccas? Let me know. This one is my absolute favorite. Like absolute hands down favorite from the Tocca house.
I feel like this person is just a beautiful soul. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they're very sweet. Like, I feel like they're very kind.
Aww.
Just by off the way they smell.
Right.
So, very citrus. Maybe a little blood orange. I'm getting something very citrusy. Maybe a little cinnamon. Something good. I don't know. Something delightful.
When I tell you, if she does not open a perfume house, I am going to, like, seriously, okay?
What is it?
Literally, top notes. Blood orange, bitter orange, and watery notes, okay? Middle notes is lily, freesia, and wild orchid. And then the base notes, sandalwood and musk. When I tell you this is Candace in a bottle, I love this fragrance. Like, it is so beautiful. It's fresh, but at the same time, it's so earthy.
So the sandalwood is that spice. That's that, like, cinnamon.
Exactly.
Spice. Oh, my goodness. The blood orange in there.
The blood orange is so beautiful.
You can just smell the orange, and, like, what I thought was lemon is not lemon. It's bitter orange.
Right.
Which is basically a lemon.
Right. It's so beautiful.
So good.
So beautiful. So again, if you're looking for something, I think now again, this isn't something that
that's one thing I would say, like, this is not a nighttime fragrance. I feel like this is definitely daytime fragrance.
I feel like this is an everyday fragrance.
Everyday fragrance.
That is literally something you can wear every day. Now, I will say it is not a powerhouse. Like, this is a very intimate fragrance. This is when you put this on, you're not going to light up the room, but when someone comes into you, interact with you, they're going to get this, and it's beautiful. That is what Tocca...
I feel like this one could be this person could be anybody. This could be a teacher.
Right.
They could be a lawyer. They could be a doctor.
Right.
They could be anything. They could be
nurse,
anybody.
Like,
they could be
anything.
Anybody. Just very sweet, very, like, they're not trying to be, like, boof, like, you know?
I love that you said it's kind. Like,
it's very kind.
Isn't that such a beautiful way to describe a fragrance as kind?
A beautiful way to smell. Like a kind. Like just very kind. Very, very, just, I don't know.
Love that.
Just love. Like,
I love that. Okay, so... Let's get into your turn. Oh my gosh.
Who is there? Who's next?
Whose idea was this to sit on the floor? Hold on, I gotta sit up.
Oh, make sure the comments are
Okay.
they good? I know we can wave at some people.
Are y'all enjoying this? Oh my god. I love that there's people on here. This is amazing. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's so much more fun going live and doing these because there is some interaction and you get like that instant feedback from the community. So I love it. I appreciate it. And if something you want to see us do more of, drop a comment and let me know you'd like to see more videos like this. I see the hearts. I see the hearts. I love it. We talk fashion a lot, but it's really nice to also get outside of that and talk about other things that we love, like perfumes.
Okay, I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go Juicy Couture.
Juicy Couture. So
And
funny
this
enough,
one is the Brulee.
so funny enough, I have a very long-standing relationship with Juicy Couture.
Oh, so you look
I've
up while
loved it.
just spray out.
Okay,
Hold it there.
I've loved Juicy from like Juicy. The original Juicy is actually one of my favorites. Like the brown bottle, I think it has a brown bow or whatever. That's my absolute favorite. And then I bought Juicy Couture, which I really loved, is with the big pink bow, and I'm like completely out of. And then Kiara just recently was gifted this one. So let's try it and see. Okay, I sprayed it off the table. Getting better. Very sweet, like almost like cotton candy sweet. This is another one where I feel like it just is going to be better like once it dries down. But the instant like first thought process is like cotton candy.
Yeah,
so maybe
very
like
sweet.
maybe marshmallow. It also has like a little bit of warmth to it as well. So it's not like it's not fresh. It's very warm and sweet.
Good job, because guess what the main accords are?
What?
Sweet, vanilla, fruity, cacao, so like chocolatey, almond, and warm, spicy. So the notes. Let's get into the notes. I feel like this is pretty good.
I think this is a beautiful fragrance. Especially
Someone said they're loving this video.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
nice to see a mother and daughter with such nice interaction.
Oh, thank you. You
I'm
should
glad
have seen
you
us
guys
last
are enjoying.
week. When we were at each other's throat. It was great.
That's funny. Okay, so the top notes for this one are red currant, mandarin orange, gardenia. Which, ooh, you do not like gardenia.
No, I don't mind gardenia. I don't like magnolia.
Magnolia. I have
Yes.
seen you been like, magnolia perfumes are giving me a headache.
Seriously, like
For
magnolia
like 5
is
minutes.
not good for me.
No.
But gardenia is fine.
And then, okay, so the middle notes are almond cream, peach jasmine, which is very sweet, orange blossom. And then the base notes, instead of marshmallows, whipped cream.
See, I knew it
Whipped
was
cream,
something.
vanilla, cacao, and sandalwood.
There you go. I knew it was something creamy in there. It was either marshmallow or whipped cream. And whoever thinks to think of whipped cream as a note for perfume, I know I wouldn't. But yes, very sweet. That's what it's very.
So this is Viva La Juicy Sakura.
So it is the sweeter version of Viva La Juicy,
Right.
which actually Viva La Juicy is another one I do love. That's the one with the pink bow.
Yeah,
and I love that.
I like that one too.
Yeah, this is
It's
very
not bad.
nice.
The only thing I will say though is I was wearing this around New York, and it doesn't last long. It does not last long. So you're definitely gonna need to reapply if you're trying
bring
to
your
wear
travel
just
atomizer with
bring
you.
your little atomizer because you're gonna need to.
But it is also a more reasonable perfume as well. It's more accessible.
So you can
So
spray. You can spray more delivery. Okay, you can spray a full pump.
As Mr. Tom Ford would say.
Right,
you
Tom
really
Ford
get in
wants
there.
us to be spraying the back of our necks. Did you? Oh,
I
in
always
the video,
spray the back of my neck.
He's spraying the back of his neck. I'm like, Mr. Ford, I can't.
I do that.
I cannot.
Wait,
with
so
my Tom Ford fragrance.
Wait, so where do you spray? Because I spray
Listen,
everywhere.
with the Tom
Let me
Ford-
tell
okay,
you. I
it
spray.
depends.
Okay, so with me, I spray my wrist. Don't dab. I just spray one spray. I do the back of my neck. I do the front of my chest. And depending on how much I love it, girl, the inside of the elbow is getting a little spray too. Okay,
With
I don't
the
know
Tom
why.
Ford
It's like
last
the whole
night,
thing.
the other I did.
Not
Yeah,
even
I
a
did.
full.
Not
Not even a full. Just a half.
And
pump.
then I said,
just a
and
half.
I
pump.
said, and then that was it. I'm not spraying the back of my neck with this like $300 perfume. No way. I'm gonna be out of the bottle. Do you see that? Do you see that little dent that I created?
She was already
I saw
sad.
that.
She was already sad.
I spray the back of my neck too, especially when the fragrance is strong.
Right. I want everybody. Hello. I need you to smell.
Hello. When I whip this hair around.
Hello. I need a whole it's like bring you in. It's literally like come from the elbow to the wrist, to the elbow, into the décolletage, around the neck. Like, honey, be
everywhere.
Engulfed in this.
Everywhere.
It's going everywhere, okay?
So with this fragrance, yeah, you could definitely be doing that. And then because, you know, the Juicy Couture fragrances are, like, affordable. They're like $40. You could literally just spray everywhere you want to spray.
Have a little fun.
A little deliberate, yeah. As much as you want.
Another great one, Nest.
Oh, you want to do Nest? Okay.
Let's do Nest.
Let's do Nest.
Nest is really well known for
candles.
And
home fragrances.
I picked up...
Oh, I don't want it too strong close to my face. Oh, so you don't spray your neck? No neck?
That actually is smart. Some people say, like, you could even spray, like, your hair if, like, you don't want it to... One thing you should never spray is your clothes.
Especially with oil.
Right, because you do not want to ruin your clothes. But, like, a lot of times it's really good. You can spray your hair. You could do it all over the body. I mean, people spray perfume and cologne in, like, some of the oddest places, but whatever works.
This is yours, so you have to look it up while I say
Okay, so
this is Black Tulip, so the name kind of gives away like what's in the notes, but we never looked it up.
Nest,
isn't this such a pretty bottle? I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see the little flower in there? It's so pretty. And Nest is known for their candles,
right? Which is how I was introduced to them.
So
and then I received this as a sample. And I was, like, in love with it and went back and got the full-size bottle. I love it. It's such a beautiful bottle. Underrated. I think, again, Nest is one of those fragrance houses that people don't really go to for, like, body. But they will... I know. I got you.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Okay. Will go to for, like, a home.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, so what I'm definitely getting citrus. I feel like I'm yet again getting something grapefruit, potentially, maybe orange, maybe bergamot. I feel like it could definitely be patchouli. It could definitely also be...
I'm so bad because as soon as she hits a note, I'm like laughing because it's like, I can't believe she can literally smell these things.
I'm getting a little bit of lemon, so maybe there's like a bitter orange in there. And then, I don't know. I'm not really feeling like there's musk, but maybe there's like jasmine or tuberose.
So interesting enough. So funny enough, because I feel like this is one of those fragrances that seems more complex than it is. And it's really a very simple fragrance when it comes to the actual like notes, which I love that. So this one says the main accords are fruity, patchouli, violet, sweet, woody, powdery, and then it goes lower into like the warm, spicy, earthy, balsamic, right? The notes in this, there's literally only 4 ingredients in this fragrance. Plum, patchouli,
no way,
violet, and pink peppercorn. That's it.
Really?
Right. But it's like the perfect balance of those 4. She's like double checking.
Yeah,
it's literally right there.
Really?
Because it seems so complex, but it really, honestly, is just a beautiful fragrance. Very, very, very simple in the notes, but the delivery is so unique. Like, it's very spicy. You're getting the peppercorn. You're getting the patchouli 100%. So if you love patchouli, back in the days, I used to work at Pier 1, like, part-time. And my favorite candle was the patchouli candle. And this very much reminds me of that. It's got that earthy, like, warmth to it. It's very, like, it's unique. But at the same time, it's familiar. That's what I would say. Like, this is one of those fragrances.
I feel like this is a good fragrance for gifting as well.
100%.
Because, I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, I think it's one of those that it's like, I don't feel like most people would argue against it.
Right. And funny enough, I have Nest in the perfume. And this is one that I actually invested in the lotion as well. So I love to layer this with other perfumes. I'll do like the body cream in the black tulip, and then I'll actually spray like something else that I love on with it, and it doesn't compete, but the cream is actually very hydrating. It's a beautiful
the cream
base
is
layer.
extremely hydrating.
It is. It's so nice. So if you're looking for a good giftable option, I highly recommend the Nest gift sets. You can get the creams. You can also pick up the perfume, and it's beautiful. And these you can actually find at like Nordstrom Rack.
Yes, and you can also find the candles.
Yeah,
so if you guys want a
them.
Nest candle for your home, you can totally buy these from Nordstrom Rack.
Right. I agree 100%. So this is one that I think a lot of people don't know about or don't pick up, but it's a beautiful fragrance.
Nest is also another house that is totally
Underrated. Speaking of houses that are not underrated, one of the perfumes that I just re-upped on in the Sephora sale was Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Now this is one of my all-time favorite perfumes. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you already know my first fragrance I ever purchased at the age of like 13 was Chanel No. 5. Do not ask me why I thought a 13-year-old should be wearing Chanel No. 5, but it just smelled like a sophisticated rich woman, and that's what I wanted to be at 13. Okay, so that's what I was wearing. I remember saving up all my little coins to get the perfume, the lotion, and I walked around smelling like Chanel No. 5 every day, okay? Drowning in it. Now I don't wear Chanel No. 5, but I do love Coco Mademoiselle. It's a beautiful, light, feminine, and I know we shouldn't use words like feminine, but I don't know how else to express it. It's very like daytime.
Doesn't Mademoiselle mean like young woman? And
it does. It does.
So it is feminine.
It is.
And it was meant to be.
And
that's how they created it.
And then also, it's very fresh. Like this, to me, Mademoiselle is very like spring, very like daytime, beautiful, everyday fragrance. What do you think?
I love it.
What's it giving? Is it giving?
Let's see.
My legs are cramping up. Next time we're doing this sitting
Maybe,
down. I like it down here, actually. I don't know.
It's so funny. I really don't know. I'm feeling like there's like a little bit of peach in here, maybe like apricot, maybe figs, potentially something green,
because it is very fresh.
Yeah, something green, something citrus, maybe bergamot. I don't know. The base notes, it might have sandalwood, it might have amber, potentially.
Okay,
but maybe mandarin too.
So main accords, citrus, very, very citrus, woody, sweet, patchouli, white floral, and then it goes down into like rose, earthy, vanilla, yellow floral, and spicy. Those are like the notes that are coming from this. And then, I can't see the comments. And then you have, as far as the top notes are orange, mandarin, and bergamot. Orange blossom, you said all of those. Middle notes, Turkish rose, jasmine, mimosa, and ling ling. Say that right. And the base notes, patchouli. Lang lang. Okay. Patchouli, white musk, vanilla, velvetier, tonka bean, and I have no clue what that is.
That's a certain kind of resin.
And it's a resin. Okay. That's exact. Look, again, I told you, I buy the same fragrances over and over again. It's like a different combination.
You know what's so funny? Is that, okay, maybe it's because we got to let it dry down a little bit, but the top note, I was definitely getting like the orange, the mandarin, the bergamot. Like, that's all you smell. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. But again, it has a very complex base. So I think as it pulls with the pheromones and like dries down, it's just one of those fragrances that, again, becomes more complex on the skin. I think this is not one that you spray and you immediately know what it is. I think you have to wear it.
Oh, thank you. Someone said that I need to open a perfume house. I love fragrances.
I
want to go take a class so that I can know like all these different white flowers and yellow flowers and lang lang.
Right. She already said that. She's like, Mom, I want to take a class. I said, okay, we can do it. I don't care. This is fun for me because I love it. I don't remember all of the things, but I just know what I love, and what I love, right? And then what I don't love, I don't love. But
we were
she's
talking
really
about,
good.
you know what else is underrated? We were talking about orange. Orange, the color is underrated.
And orange,
the scent is underrated.
This is true. So when you make your fragrance, it's going to be like citrusy, orangey.
You know what? I like citrus fragrances.
See, to me, it has to be
lot.
like orange with like a musk undertone,
Yeah.
though. Like, it's got to have some warmth. It's got to be like, I don't know how to. It's got to be like old fashioned in a bottle. I want that. That's what I want. I want it to taste and feel gourmand and just beautiful. Now, I think we should do. We have 2 more fragrances.
Classic. What a classic.
It is a classic for sure. We have 2 more, and both of these are new, and both are actually from the Tom Ford family. Oh no, we have 3 fragrances.
No, we don't, Mom. You don't even know.
We have 3.
No, we don't. And we also have that one.
What else do we have? Tell me. We have this one.
Yeah.
Right, Tom
you have
Ford.
that one. And then you pull all these out. You can't just show people and not tell
Oh,
them.
no, this is
We didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
That's
We didn't do
Amelia.
Oh, let's do Amelia.
No.
Oh wait, you saw me. Go ahead.
This is
Look
my
at me.
turn. You
This
went
is her
2
turn.
times.
My bad.
You
My
went
bad,
twice.
homie. My bad. All right.
Okay.
Where we go?
Here we go.
This is probably why I was trying to skip her, okay? Because I did not want her to go here.
Listen, guys, Trivago, 24 karat. Yes, we are about to.
Please tell me anybody who has tried Javago 24 karat gold. Please tell me there's somebody on this live that has tried this perfume. So, backstory. My ex-boyfriend actually purchased this perfume for me. He smelled it in a catalog and was like in love with it, found the fragrance and was like, okay, you have to, like, this is gonna be like everything. And baby, I sprayed it and I was like, if this don't smell like somebody grandmama, I don't know what does, okay? Like, this fragrance, oh my gosh, it is so, like, okay, not to offend anybody, because my auntie loves this perfume.
No, she likes Red Door.
I was just gonna say that. It's very, like, Red Door, white diamonds. It's very her.
No, it is not
But
like diamonds.
It's not the scent, but the person who loves this loves those. That's what I'm saying. It's not the same, but it's that class.
It's very
scent.
old. I'll just say it. It's very old, but I don't mind that.
She is giving like old money, okay?
Yeah, she's very old.
And which is why my ex loved it, because he was very much into old money. He was like, screw new money. We need old money. So with that being said, he picked up this one. It's beautiful. So you get the gold flakes. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's actual 24 karat gold flakes in it. It's a pumpless bottle, which is really cool. So you have to like tilt it over and then it fills up the channel and then you can pump. That way, obviously, the gold flakes don't get stuck in the bottle. It comes with this cute little rock like display. So it's a whole moment. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift to receive. I think the woman that wears, or the person that wears, because again, it's you know, everything can be shared nowadays, but I think this one, and it's oil based, so you definitely do not want to spray this on your clothes, but I think the person that wears this is very sophisticated. I think it works better with someone who has strong pheromones like Herrera, because when she puts this on, it actually smells very powdery. It smells like, I always say, it smells like a rich woman's powder room. That's what Javago smells like on her. Now on me, it just aged the heck out of me. It just ages me, and it's so like, it's too strong for me.
So I've been wearing it for the last week. I love it. I love it.
She loves it, okay? So she is now taking the bottle, which is great, because I've had the bottle for like 8 years. So and you see how much has been used. So therefore, I'm happy that it's found a home, someone that loves it, and it smells amazing on her. Like, again, it doesn't, something about her pheromones, she can take these really powerful scents and it just mellows them down. It just really just becomes beautiful. Very like.
So let's read the notes.
Go ahead.
White, floral, tuberose, iris, amber, powdery, floral, and earthy is all the way at the bottom.
Right. It's not earthy at all.
So, you know what they say? It's a captivating and precious. It's like gold adorns women with taste for timeless elegance. It's very timeless.
It is.
And that could be seen as old. So I don't know. But the top notes are, what do you think? Here.
I already saw.
Oh, you already saw it? Oh, I messed it up, guys. The top notes are
rose,
Bulgarian rose, tuberose, jasmine, orris, and amber. Like,
it's the orris in it, which I don't know what that smells like, but I feel like that's what makes it old as hell. I think that's what it is. So whatever orris is, I don't want that in any other fragrances that I own. So that's just my 2 cents on it. But if you like, again,
you should just try it. I feel like everything in life you should try it. So I mean,
it's
you
a
can
beautiful
only try it
presentation,
you can only see.
And receiving it. Like if you like stronger fragrances, like you like more dominant fragrances, I think that's a beautiful gift. Like, I mean, it looks gorgeous. It's been sitting on my perfume table forever because it honestly, it's just beautiful to look at, even if I don't wear it.
Well, I'll wear it. I've been wearing it for the last week. I love it.
All right, moving on to, we're going to go back to Toka. We're going to talk about, what's this one?
This is...
So we have 3 more now.
This is Amelia. This is Amelia from Toka. And you know what's funny? I don't know. I never wore these.
I know. You never wore Amelia. You love Cleopatra. I love Stella. Amelia. Oh, there's another one. My bad. Amelia and Colette. Those 2 are ones that we don't really wear.
These were really light. And I feel like with these small little bottles, like they don't have a little pump. So it was a whole lot of work to try to like get it, and these are too light for me.
Too light in fragrance.
So we're gonna just.
This is
we don't
very,
both don't know the notes.
Yeah,
I never wore that. So
this is very fresh. To be honest with you, I feel like it's got magnolia in it. It's very fresh, very floral. I feel like it's got magnolia in it because I'm not
loving it.
It definitely has like cedar, maybe even. I think we'll just get right into the notes on this one.
Maybe cedar. Very wood, like earthy.
But fresh. Okay. It's funny that we said that. Green, sweet, fresh, fruity, floral. Those are the top. And then it goes into citrus, coconut, licorice, woody, and aromatic. And this one is described as a floral, fruity fragrance. Top notes are fig leaf, clementine, magnolia. Look at that. I know it. If I'm telling you, I can spot something with magnolia in it from a mile away. I just know it's not going to work for me. Those are the top notes. And middle notes are fig, grass, mite, and how do you say that one?
Amaryllis.
Oh, I'm so bad.
Iris
like
flower. Yeah.
And then
praline,
the bottom,
coconut nectar, and amaret. That's musk. No.
It's a no for us.
No.
We were not the ones to review that one. So that's a bottle that we probably will never
You gotta
use.
just try it. You gotta try everything.
Moving on, the next one is Colette, which is another one that Kira has not used. Like barely. So I don't know what this one smells like. I don't even remember. Let's see. All right. Oh, you know this? Oh, this is actually not terrible, but it's very, very like, hold on. Okay. I feel like, so funny enough, I feel like that is kind of like Issey Miyake. It's kind of green, fresh, citrus forward.
I agree. It's just, it's something about it. You know what? These are like the layering fragrances of Toka. Like they need something else. I don't know what's going on.
This is like, very, very citrusy. Like honestly, I feel like this is like you slice a lime. Like you sliced open a lime, and that's what you would smell. You know what?
I feel like this is definitely one of those shared fragrances.
Oh, very unisex.
Because if someone,
100%. This is definitely a fragrance that could go male or female. And I feel like I said, it's very like lime forward. It's very like fresh, clean. Yeah,
you just smell clean. Like you're good. You just smell like, you're good.
Wouldn't be my first go-to though. No. It would not be like immediately I have to have this, but I don't think it's a bad option.
So the top notes are
That's lemon. So funny. I literally said that. Go ahead.
Lemon, bergamot, juniper berries, orange. The middle notes are violet, pink pepper, jasmine, and a pink flower. I do not know how to pronounce that. The base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, amber, pine needle, musk. So
Very fresh,
Very
but very fresh. Very. I'd not
something
even put
so
this in
light, like it's not got. It doesn't have a lot going on. But you know what? Depending on who you are, if you wear this could probably like explode on you.
Right.
Out of the bottle though, don't judge it prematurely. It might be nice. What's in the jars you smell before the perfume? Oh, these are coffee grounds.
Oh, these are just coffee grounds to clear our palate, so that way when we smell the fragrance, we can actually get the scent, not like a mixture of everything else. So that's why we kind of like been keep smelling it and keeping it right here.
Right. So right now we don't smell anything. Now that we just
like everything is clear.
Right. Coffee to cleanse the nose polyp.
Right. Exactly.
So.
Oh, we have two more. I like
here.
Two more because I have a sample, and then you have this one.
This is what I got today.
That was her little freebie that from buying the Montclair. She got an atomizer, so cool. And the woman, Jolie was so sweet, and I'm not sure she was supposed to do this. I probably shouldn't say her name, but anyways, she hooked her up with Tom Ford
white suede
in the atomizer. So that's what we're gonna smell next. Now I've already smelled it on her. We don't know the notes.
Love it.
On her, this is very, again, powder room. Like, very powdery, very fresh. Almost
Some
like...
people could say old.
I wouldn't say old at all, actually.
You wouldn't say old?
No, I wouldn't say old.
I don't think it's
old. To me, I think this Tom Ford white...
Do you see how you spray Tom Ford?
Wait, what is it? You so silly. She said, y'all see how you spray Tom Ford and you don't.
There you go. Look, you get...
Girl, I can't smell it! Wait, what is it called again?
White suede.
White suede. So I think with this, when Akira had it on earlier, it's very powdery, but at the same time, it almost smells like fresh snow. Like it's like, it was like very like clean, fresh air, but not.
Another fragrance that you could prematurely judge. After the bottle, it smells like it's going to smell like nothing. On my skin, it did it did
That's
something.
So funny.
It did something. It had like a
Wait, now, is that because you ain't spray none?
No, I'm not letting you spray.
But I can't smell it.
Let me spray. No, because you're gonna have my whole
Girl,
bottle.
you didn't even pay for this.
Okay. Listen, but I have to keep up. I have to hold on to this. Okay?
You didn't even pay for this. I can't even smell it. Okay.
Do you know that Tom Ford, this is the sample, guys. This is the Tom Ford sample. Like, what are we supposed to do with this?
Okay. Let me try it. Now I'm just trying to smell it, and it's just
it's too light. It's too light. You can't smell it.
Okay.
You literally
can't smell it now.
You can?
Yeah. It smells suede. It smells like suede. It smells like exactly what, like the texture. I think this is one of those fragrances that, again, and some fragrances do this, where they, instead of smelling like a thing, it smells like a texture. This smells like suede. It smells like a richness, like there's depth to it. It's warm. It's cuddle with me. You know how leather can sometimes be very cold? Suede is never that way. Suede is always very like buttery, like fall into it and you want to be in it. That's what this smells like.
You know what this is? This is so good for work.
Right.
Like, you're a lawyer, you're a corporate, you're somebody who's like, you
can't wear something that's too strong.
You can't wear something too strong. You're interacting with a lot of people. You don't want to be setting people's like allergies off. This is like, if you work in an environment where you're very close to people, you're constantly in contact with people, this is a great way to smell really great, but now, like not too strong.
I will say this. I think that this fragrance smells amazing on her, but I will say it is an investment because, again, we're talking Tom Ford, and I think that you could find something very similar to this at a lower price point. So I think if you're looking for a splurge, you're building your collection, it's a beautiful everyday fragrance that could be shared. It's, again, anyone could wear it and in any environment. But I do think it's a bit of an investment, and I wouldn't invest that much for a fragrance that to me is very like, it's beautiful. I don't want to.
So what do you think the notes are?
I honestly don't know. It's not citrusy at all. Mm-hmm. It's very clean. So maybe there's like some green tea in there, maybe some musk, maybe white iris, like there's some floral, but not overly floral. And I honestly think this is going to be one of those fragrances that's very simple. I don't think it has a ton of notes.
Yeah, I think we're thinking Lily of the Valley.
Yes.
Like something light, something powdery, definitely.
100%.
Yep.
What does it say?
Let's see. So the top notes are thyme and tea.
I said green tea.
Lily of the Valley was the middle note, saffron and rose. The base notes are suede, amber, sandalwood, and a musk smell. So,
and very simple. Again,
very simple.
Especially for a Tom Ford fragrance, that's very minimal ingredients.
Powdery, warm, spicy, amber, fresh, aromatic, white floral.
Beautiful.
And it comes in a beautiful bottle.
It does. Again, we don't have the full-size bottle because your girl got it hooked up on a little atomizer, which we'll take that too, honey. But that's a beautiful one. Again, I think that's another giftable. So, like, if you know someone who loves fragrances and you're looking to, bless you, looking to get them something that's a little bit more special, like you want that wow moment. Because let me tell you.
But you don't want a fragrance like this one where it's like, it depends on the person. Like, some people are not going to like this. I feel like that one is another one where it's like, who's not gonna like it? Right.
Do me a favor. I put them over there. I didn't mean to. Grab the boxes because I want to show y'all. Just if you've never purchased a Tom Ford fragrance, let me just show you the box real quick because I do think, like we're talking about, this is a beautiful giftable fragrance. I think out of all the Tom Fords, it's one that can go for anyone, and their fragrances are shared, so you don't have to worry about is this for women or is this for men or whatever. But it's a wow moment. All of his fragrances come that way, though. So we have the boxes for the two. So the Tom Ford Flor di Portofino. So it literally comes on this little base. And you have the perfume there, and then it pops over. Like, how beautiful is that packaging? If I was unwrapping that on a holiday, like, you know, Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate, I think that in itself becomes like a special moment, you know? Beautiful. Just the way that it's packaged in itself just makes it really, really special.
Like, I would never throw this box away.
Right. And it's one of those things I would leave on my table, and it'd be, you know,
like you could just leave it
just like that.
Oh, you could leave it in its stand just like that.
Right. Beautiful. So I think it as far as gifting, and again, we're talking holiday right now, I think these are beautiful gifting options. And
it's so smart for them to do this whole like shared fragrance thing because you just never know. You don't know what people love.
And you don't know what's going to smell.
And you take a risk buying somebody a fragrance.
You do. But I think that one is a good one. The one that you had.
The white suede.
So last fragrance that we're going to be reviewing tonight is another Tom Ford. I promise next time we won't do so many Tom Ford. I guess we just kind of had a Tom Ford moment. I'm telling you, we went into Bloomingdale's and the woman just... And I think that makes a huge difference. And one of the reasons that I love to go in store, especially for fragrances, is because of this. Especially when you go to someone who knows the fragrance. They know the history of the fragrance. They know about the notes. They know what works and doesn't work. And that is the beauty of going to some of these stores and really spending time with people who know the brand. Because this one person, literally, just her one interaction has turned us into such huge admirers, in a way, of the Tom Ford fragrances. So the last one was a sample that she gave. Kira's dripping Tom Ford down her leg onto her. See what she does? Now see when it's mine. I want y'all to see this. When it's mine, no, it's you see how much she does? You see how much she did? Now when she did hers, she did like a little drop. Now it's like the whole, it's okay though. Because honestly,
love this one.
This is one of those, I know, this was actually one of the fragrances that I didn't love as much, but still. KK, you didn't use half the bottle.
I would never do that intentionally.
Oh, now you're going to wear it.
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? We're going to wash Tom Ford down the drain?
No, we can't do that. So this one is Tom Ford Costa Azzurra. I think this is one of their newer fragrances, actually.
It came in a beautiful bottle.
Again,
the gold bottle, remember?
It is. It's a gold bottle. It's absolutely stunning. This is definitely a shared fragrance. This could go, like, I could smell this on a very tall, handsome, my goodness.
You are lonely.
No, I'm not. should smell a certain way, and that's what they should smell like. I don't know. It's just like, I need you to be like strong. I just need the scent to literally like embody you. And that's what that smells like to me. Now,
you know what? This actually is a great, like, you know what? Because a lot of men, or, you know, people who buy masculine fragrances, they are complaining about the same old, you know, so like Chanel Blue, the Savage one, the Sauvage,
the gold,
the Versace, the blue one.
Right.
They're all complaining. They're like, we want new fragrances.
This is a good one.
This is one. So if you want to buy something for someone who loves masculine fragrances, this will be a great buy, because this is new. I've never heard of this.
Let me see.
And
so Costa Azura, this is very fresh, very clean, very like, oh, it's like citrus forward. So, and I'm not even saying orange. This is very like.
Oh, but it has something spicy in the top. It's like very woody, like automatically.
Oh yeah, cedar. It's very cedar based.
But it's like a fresh wood, like not something spicy wood.
No,
like
pine even, maybe even pine in there.
With definitely like the bergamot.
Now I want to see this on you.
Because of
okay, wait. So I smell this now on the thing, and this is what I'm talking about. Kira's just got the pheromones, y'all. Oh my goodness! On you, it
Do you
goes.
like it?
Yeah, on you it goes very suede. It's still very fresh. It's still got all those things, the pine, all that.
Oh wait, I like that actually.
But now it dries down and it becomes very like textured.
I like that.
Yeah, it's very textured. It's very like.
Now this is one of those that we've been talking. This is one of those fragrances I couldn't see a copy for it. I couldn't see a dupe for it.
There's no dupe for that.
Ebony Fumay, the brown one that we showed you guys is also like that. Not very much.
Yeah,
like,
you're not like you're smelling that and you know what it is, and it's not something that's.
This is like that popular as well.
I think so. Let's see what the notes are.
Okay.
You know what the funniest part is? On you, it almost goes like cognac. Like it almost smells like a really good like.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It has like a cognac base to it. I don't know, almost like, I don't want to say like cigar because then that people like misinterpret it. Yeah, but it's not. It's like it's something deep.
Ooh, I like that a lot actually. So the top notes are driftwood, seawood, celery seeds, agarwood, and cardamom. Then the middle notes are lemon, so that's the citrus. The mandarin, lavender, myrtle, cypress, artemisia. Don't know what that is. That's like a green.
And this is why she wants to go to a fragrance class, because she wants to know what these are.
What are these. Base notes are incense, so that's the
there
smoke.
You go. I knew it.
The velvetier, oak, that's that like woody part. The vanilla, and then two different type of resins.
There you go.
Don't know how to pronounce those.
I knew it had some smoke in there, and that's why I said cigar, but I didn't want to say cigar.
Ooh, I'm actually liking this a lot.
It's very nice. Honestly, I like that more than the white suede. Because I feel like it's more interesting.
It is more interesting.
It's more interesting. It's more complex. It's more of like, wait a minute, I want to smell that again. It's
like what you said. This one you probably could find a dupe for it. Just look it up.
The white suede.
But this one
Costa Azul.
You're never gonna find.
You're never gonna find anything that smells like that. What did you say? Let's see. What's the note?
Oh, go for the class, right? Go for the class. And if I went for the class, I would tell you guys all that I learned. And trust me, I would learn a lot. So I actually did look it up. They do have classes in Chicago.
They do?
Yeah,
we will do one. Okay.
I know. I want to get
So that'll be a 2022. Because we're literally leaving very soon anyways. But I think that would be really nice. Maybe 2022, we can go take a class. We can maybe even vlog it. And then come back and try again with all new fragrances. And maybe we'll do like a story where I can ask you, what do you want us to try? And you guys let us know what you want us to try. And then we'll go and grab, maybe we can do samples. Because again, perfumes are expensive. I'm not even going to go broke, y'all. I'm not going broke to buy a bunch of new perfumes. But maybe we can go and get some samples and sit down. Because I don't think it really matters, honestly. And try them. What do you think? You love it? Would you do this again?
Yeah, of course.
Aw, thank you.
I love fragrances. I think that it's amazing. I think that, you know what I think?
What? What do you think?
I need to find another synonym for think, because I've been saying think a lot. But I do think a lot. I think that, if you love something, then you should learn about it.
True.
So most people love fragrances because guess why? They wouldn't create gift sets and all this stuff if people didn't love fragrances. Yeah, so I think you should definitely go on the web and look up the notes. And then once you look up the notes, you can see literally what you love about the fragrance. So whenever we look something up and we're like, we love this, and then we start scrolling down and it's like, oh, this is why we love it. It's vanilla, it's sandalwood, it's amber, it's resins. Like you start to learn what you like about the fragrance
and what reacts to you. And you know the funniest thing? That's why I wanted to do this video, and I wanted to do it with Kiera because she is so good at that. And I think I watch videos all the time about people talking about fragrances, and they talk about the notes, but they don't really connect it. And I think it's important to go even deeper in the conversation. So I'm so glad we did this video. I hope that you found it to be helpful. I see all the hearts. Thank you so much for the love. Guys. Thank you for all of you who stuck around and like went through them with me. I hope that you found some inspiration to try something new, maybe something to add to your collection, your little wish list. And let me know if you try any of these fragrances, you love them. You guys know love. Send me a DM, at me on a story, whatever you want to do, because I'd love to get your feedback on some of these. And we'll definitely do this again. I think it was great.
I think it was.
And it was an awesome opportunity to get you on the channel, which I'm always trying to get.
And everybody's so nice. Go Kiera.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her on there. So this is such a great way to do it. They love our
relationship.
Aw, thank you. It's not, and you know, it's so funny. We get that all we get that all the time, and I appreciate it. I love you guys that you love and you see the love between the two of us. Know that no relationship is perfect. I never want to make it
literally
seem that
we were
way.
like arguing.
We
last
were
week.
Literally arguing last week, but we made, you know, every relationship has its ups and downs. The one thing I think that people see about us though is our communication. There's a level of respect here that goes both ways. It's not just I'm the mom and she's the daughter. Listen to me. Everything I say goes. No, I recognize that this is a beautiful young lady who has an amazing mind and spirit, and I can learn just as much from her as she can from me. So it's that's what you see when you see our relationship is the mutual adoration. I'm so bad at this. Adoration between the two of us. And I hope that's what you see more than anything. And yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna let you go. Thank you so much to every single one of you. I see people are buying badges. Oh my gosh, thank you for supporting. I love you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget, give it a like on Instagram, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and share it with someone that you think would love this. If you are trying to send your man or your woman or your whoever a little hint like, hey, send this video to them and say, watch this and go buy me some new perfume, okay? Until next time, go live life out loud and then come back and tell your girl all about it. I love you guys so much. Be blessed.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, you're going to go log off?
Yep.
Thank you so much. I see
Thank you,
all
everybody.
the hearts. Thank you.
Have a good night.